So, without further ado, what I'm going to do now is hand you over to our trainer for this evening, Karen Boardman. She's got a training all to do with Facebook. So those of you that are doing Facebook, you need to listen to this so that you're doing it right. Those of you who are not doing Facebook and doing catalogs, you need to listen to this so you teach it right. So please pay full attention, notebook and pen to the ready, and I'll hand you over to Karen Boardman. Take it away, Karen.
Thanks, Kev. Hi, guys. Right, just for the benefit of new people, just tell you quickly who I am. As Kev says, I'm Karen Boardman, been in the business nearly 6 years. I'm a bronze exec in the business, joined for £50 a week, first check £212. Average income now is round about £2,000, £400 to £500 a week, and work from the comfort of my own home, part-time. Not today. Today's been a busy day. Today's been a crazy day. And I did have a training planned for today, because me and Kev meet every month and discuss what we're going to train over the coming next 4 webinars. And we did have a training planned for today, but after things that have happened over the weekend, we decided that maybe this training tonight was more apt. Now, I'm not going to put any slides up. There's no slides at all for this training. You're going to need a pen and a piece of paper, and you need to write down some of the things I'm going to tell you. Now, I'm going to cover tonight Facebook selling and common mistakes that are being made. And there's a lot of mistakes being made at this moment in time by various different people across the network, not just yourselves. Now, I look at our team and I think we're like a massive, great big family. And, you know, they say you can choose your friends, you can't choose your family. Well, if I were going to choose my family, I would choose you lot as my family, because I think we're just such a close-knit bunch. And I think I would be offering you a disservice if I didn't tell you some of the things that I've discovered over the past few days. Now, I am a member of 84 selling groups. Now, that's not selling groups as in things for sale in Sheffield. I'm on about 84 clean, easy distributor selling groups. Now, when we sign new people up, we always say, when you sign somebody up, connect them with some, you know, some decent people in the business, send a friend request, get into other people's groups. And I get friends requests all the time, and I just add them all until they end up being like, you know, American generals who want, you know, to say, oh my gosh, you look so lovely, you know. But I add everybody, okay? As a consequence, whenever they set their groups up and they start adding their friends, I get added to their groups. Now, I've left some of them because some of them are absolutely appalling. And I just look at them in total disbelief. Now, these are not all 10-steppers. I get added to all sorts of groups because I'm on all sorts of people's friends list. So like I said, some of these groups are good and some of them are not. And I'm seeing a lot of simple mistakes being made across all of these groups, and I don't want you doing the same. So within Liberty K, the groups that I am a member of Liberty K, we've got some wonderful groups. Some of them are so beautifully set out. There's lots of interaction on there. They're fun. There's lots of banter, fun pictures. They're really fun groups to be in. And I love, I always interact with the banter that's going off on there with the interaction posts. I love having a little go and, you know, seeing some of the comments that people are making. It's absolutely fantastic. But I am seeing some things that are hindering people's progress. And these things are going to be costing you money. Now, there's 2 ways to retail effectively in this business. One of them is catalogues and one of them is online. And we covered catalogues last week in the training. So this week, I just want to concentrate on the online side of things. Now, you've all invested money into your business, and you've also invested time. And what I want to do is see if I can help you get more out of what you've invested, so you get a return. You expect a return, you deserve a return. So whether you've just put the 25 quid in, and whether, you know, however many hours you put in, we want you to get a return back from it. So I'm going to cover that. There's quite a lot actually of things I've noticed and things that you maybe ought to be doing. Some of you will be, some of you won't be. This is not a dig at anybody in particular. These are just things I've noticed across the board after all these groups that I'm in. Just one second, sorry. Will you stop licking my feet? Sorry, I've just lost my slipper and my dog's licking my toes. Do apologise. Right, can't concentrate when that's happening. So, first thing I want to ask people, and I want some answers in chat bar, please, on this one. We have got new videos on the resource site. These went up about 4 weeks ago. Will you put yes if you've watched them? Now, you see, things change as we start doing this this process. We're doing this online thing. I was doing online selling 5 years ago. Right? I got my business up to gold level business 5 years ago, just using Facebook for promoting the business. When these memories pop up that we keep doing nowadays, you know, you'll go on Facebook and you'll see memories pop up. I was selling items on Facebook all them years ago as well. So this is not a new thing. But as we're learning and we're developing, we keep coming up with new things that we're learning. And so all these videos have been redone. Okay, so if you haven't visited them, there's loads that have said yeah, and that is fantastic. So well done. If you haven't watched them recently, please go back and have a look at them. Now, obviously, unless you joined in the last week, you'll have seen them recently. But even if you have, why not go back and look again? You know, because it's good to get a reminder. So when you come to setting your group up, take care that you follow the instructions in the video. Do not go setting your group up unless you've watched the videos. So you watch the video first and then follow the instruction in what the video tells you to do. Have you all been on an induction webinar? There's 6 a week of these induction webinars for you getting started. They're all done by different people. And it's a good idea to go back, even if you've already been on one, to go back and visit another one, because sometimes hearing something said by a different person can have a different meaning to you than somebody else saying it. You know what I mean? You know, if that makes sense to you. We all say things in different ways. We're all different personalities, you know, where if you went on Neil's induction webinar, Neil's quite choleric, Neil's quite matter of fact, dum, 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 this is the facts. You know, you go on to Carolyn Blacksoul's that we're on this evening. She's quite friendly, sat there with a cup of tea, having a chat while she's doing it. You know, we all have our different approaches. So people learn easier sometimes by watching one by a person of a similar nature. So go back and watch them again if you haven't watched one for a while. If you've got a new person in your team and they are going on to an induction webinar, then go on with them. Because this new person is going to be really shy. As hosts on the webinar, we like a bit of interaction. I do my webinars on a Friday. I always ask who's on, whose team are you in, how long is it since you joined. You know, we want a bit of feedback. We want to know that you are alive there, that you've not just logged on your computers and gone to do the washing. So we want a little bit of interaction. And sometimes new people are a bit shy and don't want to type in chat. So be there to support them. Remember, we offer a range of products that carry different commission rates. Klife is 15% commission and Clean Easy is 21% commission. So bear that in mind when you're putting up your items for sale. You don't want everything to be 15% commission. You're not going to earn as much money. You want a mixture of both. More importantly, you must stock check everything. I have seen so many posts recently for out of stock items. Why would you post something for sale in your group that we don't have any of? What's the point? People are going to ask you, oh, can I get one of those? Oh, sorry, we're out of stock. You don't walk in, I'm going to say Woolworths then. Can't say Woolworths anymore, can I? You don't, well, we'll say Woolworths. You wouldn't walk in Woolworths and say, can I buy that bag of pick and mix that's sold out, please? You know, it doesn't happen. You want stock on your shelves of items that we've got for sale. If you see something in team photos, just because somebody's been in business maybe an hour longer than you have, that doesn't necessarily mean they have stock checked that item. So just because it's in team photos, do not take it for granted that that item is in stock. Check it yourself. When you post your items up for sale, you want to keep a record of the stock number, because it's really frustrating when somebody says, can I order one of them duvet sets? And you think, oh gosh, I can't remember where I found that now. which one were it called? Can't remember which catalogue it was in. I don't remember what it was. So keep a record of the stock numbers. I quite often, it's not happened a lot recently, but prior to Christmas, in my newbies chat, we used to get people always saying, does anybody know stock number of this? Does anybody know stock number of that? And for somebody to go and find it, yeah, they've got to go and log on to the Clean Easy ordering site, go into the stock checker, do a search to find you the number. You could have done that. They're just as busy as you are. So if you make a note of everything that you advertise for sale and keep a note of the stock number, then that's going to save you a lot of time as well. Make your pictures varied, right? We do share pictures and that is absolutely fine, but try and keep it a bit varied. Try and make it look a little bit different. And I noticed today, I was speaking to a team member today, and I'm not going to mention names. Like I said, I'm not picking on anybody in particular. Beautiful group, beautiful setup pictures, but they've all got the same border. So at a quick glance, you wouldn't know that there were new posts. They could look like they were the same posts that were there yesterday. So maybe a bit of variety in your posting will make a difference as well. Just a different border, different font type, you know, something like that, but make them different. You need to be posting 3 to 4 items in your shop every day. That's not twice a week. That's not once a week. That's not 30 all in one go. This is steady postings, but regular. If you're going to just do a load of mass postings, you're going to piss people off with notifications. They're going to leave your group. So you post, you know, 20, 30 things. They're going to think, shit, what's going off here? Sounds like Crazy Frog. I'll turn my notifications off. I don't want to know. I'll go in there when I want to look. And then they don't think about it, so they won't. But if you're doing just 3 to 4 a day, every day, they'll look to see what you're posting. Remember, though, the fun and interactive posts. Don't go for the hard sell all the time, because there again, you're going to frighten people off. You know, imagine times when you've been in shops, you know, like you're going to Curry's and you're just having a browse, looking at TVs, and you've constantly got a salesman on your back. Can I help you? What you're looking for? What size? Did you want a smart telly, curved telly, 3D telly? It puts you off. You walk away. So we're not going for the hard sell. We want people to enjoy coming into our groups. We want to say good morning to them. We want to say good night to them. Last one out, turn the light off. We want to say, you know, look, I saw this funny today. What did you think? You know, lots of posts that people can be constantly putting comments on. Make it a fun place to be. When you come to post a new item, look down your list to see if you've already posted it. I've seen a lot of people posting the same thing 2 or 3 times in a week. You know, they've done an advert, it looks really nice. They'll post it on a Monday, they'll post it again on a Wednesday, but they only posted 2 items in between that item on Monday and the item they're posting again on a Wednesday. So there again, people looking at your shops are going to look at it and think, oh, this is just same stuff she's selling. You know, they're going to get fed up. I've lost my place just a minute, because I've got notes. I've not got slides, I've got notes just to remind me what I'm going to say, otherwise I'd forgot. So keep on checking what you're posting. If you're running a competition, update it regular. So any activity in the group, any new members, just welcome them, but update it on the competition post. Don't do a new post each time, because that's another thing I've seen, is that there's like competition updates, and then there's another competition update and another competition update, then an interactive post, and it's like, where's the stuff you're selling? You know, you can just comment in the competition post. So it's comments within the competition post. It will still get notified and put up to the top, but it's not taking up that space. If you're pinching a picture of somebody else, that is absolutely fine. That's what we're here for. We're here to share our pictures, and that is absolutely great. What you don't want to do, though, is pinch their picture with their shop name written right across the bottom of the picture, because then all you're doing is advertising their shop in your shop. You know, and I've seen adverts for other people's shops on group pages. You can see who pinches the pictures. And like I said, this is not just aimed at my team. This is aimed at, you know, people across the network. Don't be discounting products. We're in this business to make money, and we do that by earning commission. right? Now, an odd promotion to hit a bonus level, you know, you can say if you come into end of period and you're a bit off a bonus level, you could offer 5% off everything today. You know, that's wonderful. But what I've seen again is people offering, you know, £15 Sindel duvets at a tenner. Now, a £15 duvet will earn you, somebody tell me what's 15% of £15. Should have wrote this down actually. But if you're selling it a tenner, you're making a loss. You are not making any money on that sale. So do not discount products. £2.25. Thank you very much. So you're making £2.25 on a £15 duvet cover. But if you're selling it at a tenner, then you know you're just losing money. It's crazy. Why would you do that? And I'm seeing that ever so lot across the board. So don't be discounting stuff, like I say, unless you want to knock 5% off coming towards end of period, that kind of thing. Keep your adverts short and sweet, right? No need to write loads about an item. Picture and price is all that's needed on most items. But please use Queen's English. Make sure you spell things correctly. There's no reason not to spell properly, because when you type in anything, it comes up with a squiggly red line underneath if it's not spelt right, and you just right click your mouse and it'll give you the proper spelling. So there is no need for bad spellings. Make it look professional, you know, by people not being able to understand you. It looks awful. If people comment on an item, like the comment, send a friend request and then message them. You know, thank you for your comment, you know, which one do you want ordering, that kind of thing. Put a post up when you're going to be putting your order in. So advertise, and I've now seen this in quite a bit in our team. A lot of people do this. I know George and Sam did it, and Claire often does it. Order going in tomorrow for delivery on Wednesday, whatever. You know, let people know when your order's going in, when delivery is going to be. Gives a sense of urgency, so people will get their orders to you. Once your items have arrived, put a little post on. Delivery has arrived. Tag the people's name in. I'll be contacting you to arrange delivery. So tag people to let them know the goods have come. Check your products. You have listed regular. You will not believe how many people have still got Christmas cards up for sale. Christmas trees. Why not buy this for your loved one for Christmas? I mean, for God's sake, we're coming to the end of January. Please, please go back, look at your groups and update. Take off them Christmas products. They're not going to be getting orders. Take them off, freshen it all up. I've seen a lot of things that have gone out of stock advertised, and people have put out of stock. You know, remove it, take it off, repost it again when it becomes available. You should not be advertising out of stock products. You should have checked your stock checker and know that it's in stock. Remember, we're branding you as well, not the company. So be an individual. Make your group look unique. Keep your posts positive, especially on your own timeline. That's really important, because if somebody's going to buy from you, quite often they will look at your profile on Facebook and check you out as a seller before ordering. So keep your own Facebook account friendly and unoffensive. I had a team member that actually left now a few months ago. We don't want any names. If anybody knows who I'm talking about, please don't type any names in. Who had a smashing group, really good pictures, really good posts on there. Their timeline was appalling. Pornographic videos, you know, it was horrendous. It really was horrendous. And a lot of my team had to unfriend that person because of the offensiveness of what they were posting. So make sure that your Facebook is decent, you know, keep it positive, keep it clean. Post interactive posts on external sites. That's a good idea. I can't remember where I heard that one, but I heard somebody say about that one, and I think it's a cracking idea. Put an interactive post on an external site so people can comment on it, but have the link onto your group. You know, we do lots of fun things like this in my group. Come over and have a look. What else did I put? Run competitions all the time, right? You want Kirsty. Oh, thank you, Becky. Run competitions all the time. You want a competition in your group at all times. Now, don't think, oh, well, I can't afford to keep running competitions. You know, it costs me money. Don't have to be an expensive prize. It can be a mystery gift, right? Get off to Pound Shop, buy 2 or 3 items from Pound Shop, and that's your mystery gift. It could be a lottery ticket, a scratch card, something cheap and easy that's easy to post to winner. You know, and it can, they don't have to be the person that adds the most. It can just be add 10 people, get a ticket in the draw, you know, and it's still getting people into your groups and growing your groups. Posting in external groups daily, but change the times that you post. You want to be varying it over the course of the day, because external groups are a lot busier than yours. So if you always do your postings in the morning, people that come home from work at night are not going to see them. So they need to be at various different times over the day. Keep joining external groups. You might have joined, you know, 50 or 60 groups and think, well, I'm in 50 or 60, I don't need to be anymore. You can be in hundreds and hundreds. When I joined, you could only be in, when I started doing the Facebook selling, you was only allowed to be in 300 Facebook selling groups. Now, I had 20 groups of my own that I wanted to be a part of, you know, so the 10 steps groups and various other personal interests I had. So I was advertising in 280 groups a week, right? Not a day, but the 280 over the course of the week. How many people are in as many groups as that? You know, chances are you may be in about 70 or 80. But that is why my business got to gold in 3 months, because I did 280 posts a week. Don't advertise products that are not available yet. We sell over 3,000 products, right? In these little catalogues, this lovely little Clean Easy catalogue alone, there's about 2,000 products carrying full 21% commission. Okay? So why on earth have people got walls full of products that are not even available till the 1st of February? That is when the new Klife catalogue comes out, 1st of February. The products will not go live on the system till probably the 2nd of February. And I will lay my life that when it comes on 2nd of February, that not all of them will be in stock on that day. I will guarantee it you, because this has happened before with other books. So why are we doing products that aren't even available yet when we've got so many other stuff already available? You know, there's loads of things in there. Don't just look at things and think, I wouldn't buy that as well. We tend to do a bit of that, don't we? We look at things and, oh, I'll post that because I like it and I like this and I like that. You're not the customer. You're doing these for your customers, and customers still like things like bin bags, toilet cleaner, loo brushes, window cleaner. You know, there's tons and tons of stuff in there that they will buy from you. And if you sell the consumable items, not just the boxes, you know, the things like the oven mate, right? And customers like it, they will come back and buy some more. So you want to be thinking about what you're selling, making sure you're selling all the stuff that we sell. Offer really good customer service. Follow up your sales. Was the customer happy? You've given the stuff, send them a message. I hope you're happy with your goods. Ask them for some feedback. Get pictures. If somebody's had a nice bedding set, you know, get them to take a picture of it on the bed so you can put it in your group. Competition winners with the prizes. I know Maggie and David have had a few competitions. I've seen their pictures where they took the competition prize to the person who won and had a picture taken giving them the prize. They are fantastic things to put on your group pages, because it's all about building a reputation and being a good person to deal with. And anybody on here that does catalogues will back me up on this. Customer service is key, and customer service will get you repeat business. So it really is very, very important that you look after your customers. Facebook selling should be something that is fun to do. Right, sorry Maggie, I did say no names. It should be something that's fun to do in odd packets of time, scattered across the day, little bits and often. Right? It shouldn't be something where you sat on Facebook all day, because although there's good things about Facebook, Facebook can really pull you down. You're on a bit of a downer day and you get on Facebook and you see who's the latest person that's died and which refugees are here, and it can be a bloody miserable place. So you don't want to spend a lot of time in negative place, right? You want to go on, do your bit of posting, do your bit of positivity, and then come off and live your life, right? So make your group a fun place that people want to come to, scattered across the day, little and often. Will you please all take half an hour and go back through your groups, check what's in stock, tidy it up, remove unnecessary posts, remove old stock, ask your upline to give it the once over, or ask a good friend, one of your friends that's in this, somebody that's going to be honest, not somebody that's just going to say, oh, I think it's great, hon, I love it, it's a fantastic group. Speak to somebody that is going to be absolutely brutally honest with you and say, have a look at this, where can I improve it? Right? What do you think I can do different? Remember, don't go for the hard sell all the time. Yes, I know we're in here to make money, but you will do it far better by building up a rapport with everybody. Then we've got to think of recruitment ads, right? It's fantastic to get some recruitment ads there in your group. You've got some people in there, you can recruit them, right? There's no point sticking a recruitment ad in your Facebook group if you are not going to follow the system as per the 10-step system, which is you put an advert out there, somebody responds and wants more information, you send them the videos to look at, you book them appointment and talk them through the business, you get them onto a getting started induction, you get them logged onto the resource site to watch the videos, and you don't let people open the shop till it's ready, stocked, checked, looking good, got more than one admin in there in case they get banned, and then they can enjoy it. If you want to recruit people, you need to know how to work your group successfully so you can show them how to work their group successfully. Because if you don't, what happens is it gets diluted. If you don't do it right, then that person that follows you don't do everything that you do. They only follow so much, so they don't do it right, and then they bring somebody in and they're not doing it right, and before you know it, you know, it's nothing like what we're supposed to do. Repeat that bit, please. What about the recruitment? Recruitment is put your recruitment ad in your group. Once somebody responds, send them the videos, do the appointment, the getting started induction, the resource site. Don't let them open the shop until it's ready, stocked, looking good, and got more than one admin in case of bans. It's all there in workbook. Well, sorry, Kev just put it up. It's there in your workbook, your 10 steps workbook, your getting started workbook. It's all there, all this information that you know. This will be recorded so you can watch it again. Now, Facebook is a wonderful tool. It really is a wonderful tool. It's a marvellous asset to our business, but it's only good if it's going to be used properly. Right? If you don't use it properly, you're wasting your time, honestly. You may as well just ring Clean Easy and quit, to be honest, because if you can't follow the right way of doing it, it is never ever going to work for you. If you were going to hammer in a nail, you wouldn't pick up a saw, would you? You'd pick up a hammer. So use the tools you've been given, guys. You've got some fantastic tools. A lot of work goes into this business off the camera, so to speak, you know, in preparing these workbooks and things for you. You've just got to follow them, and they're easy enough to do. If you're not sure, revisit all the tools available to you. Go back to the videos and watch them again. Go on another webinar and watch it again. Be a member of other people's groups and look at what they're doing. The sales are out there, as are the recruits. We know that. We're seeing evidence of sales. We're seeing evidence of people recruiting. 22 people joined our business in first week. I forget how much sales were, total sales, but you know, we've had all them sales in first week, so they're out there. So if it's not working for you, then maybe we need to look at why it's not working and go back to basics and start again. And then it should all work. 5,941. Thank you, Kev. It'll work if you work it right. So I hope that's helped. I hope it boosts our sales, because that's what we want. So I'll pass you back to Kev. Thanks very much.